In this video, let me show you difference between appending new elements using and without using $. That is, the append method is a jQuery method used to insert content, and you can add a DOM element or a jQuery object. And what will be the difference if you add an element without $, that is as a DOM element, and with $, that is as a jQuery object. So to illustrate this, I have already saved a web page and added reference to the latest jQuery file. Now I want to add a div element which will look like a box within the body. So let me write the script section, script, and let me write the $document.ready part, $document.ready. Within this, let me write the function, open and close parenthesis, open and close curly braces. And how we can add a div element? Let me access body, $body, then .append div, and let me also close this div. Okay, so this is adding a div element within the body. Now let me try to style this div element by setting its width, height and border properties. So here let me add the style section, style, and let me access div element using its tag name, and let me specify width as 100px, height as 100px, and also border as 2px solid black. Okay, now let me see the output. Let me save this and check the output. See, we are seeing the box which is not having any background color. It is just having border, height and width properties. Now suppose I want to set a background color for this div element using jQuery. How I should do that? I have to specify .css of background and then specify the color. Now suppose I specify it after this append, that is here, what will happen? As per method chaining, we will be specifying the background color for the body, right? Let me show you .css of background. Let me set the color as say green, and let's check the output. Will we get the output as we expect? That is, will we get a div element, that is the box, having background green color? No, because as per method chaining, we are applying this CSS on the body, not on this added element. Let me save this and show you the output. See, the whole body is now in green color. This is not what we want, right? What we want to have the background color green for this div element only. So what we can do, let me have a parenthesis within this to enclose the div element, and then the CSS for this div element, and then let me close this opening parenthesis, that is the append methods parenthesis. Now will we get the output? No. Let me save this and show you. See, we are not even seeing the div element, that is the box. Why? Because we have added this as a DOM element, that is a plain HTML element, on which we will not be able to apply any jQuery methods. See, this is a jQuery methods and we are trying to apply it on a plain HTML DOM element. So if we want to apply jQuery methods, this should be a jQuery object, and that can be made by just adding a $, here. That is, by wrapping this HTML DOM element using $, this has become a jQuery object on which you can apply whatever jQuery methods you want. Now let's check the output. Let me save this and show you. See, we are seeing the box in green color because here the CSS method is applied on this div element, which is a jQuery object, by using this $. So we are able to apply the jQuery CSS method on the div element, and hence it gets the green color. So initially we tried to apply this CSS method on the body. That is why initially we got the document in green color, because as per method chaining, we are chaining methods on this selected element, which is the body element. So we have appended div element on this body, and also change the background color of this body to green. But that is not we wanted. We wanted to have this div element in green color. That is, the background color of this div element should be set as green. So if we do not have this dollar, which means that this is an HTML DOM element and we cannot apply jQuery methods on an HTML DOM element. So we have converted this into a jQuery object and then applied the jQuery method, CSS method on that, so that we got the expected output, that is a div element in green color. So that is the difference between appending new elements with and without using dollar. If we want to apply some jQuery methods on the appended elements, then we need to use dollar. Otherwise, it is okay to have the element as an HTML DOM element, that is without dollar.